Okay, we're now back for turn 46 of Heavy Hitters, and I've been making mistakes all game, and I've been punished for them. Fair enough, that's the way the game works. Finally, Titan has made a mistake, pushing these guys out across the open next to TRP, in fact, and I am finally in a position to actually punish him for it. So the Sherman is going to be opening up on it. The Hellcat is going to be delivering some rounds into it. The Greyhound is going to be delivering some rounds into those guys. There's a whole platoon there. The HQ and then 3 squads. So let's take them out of the picture. In other news, Titan's also pushing some scouts, as I think it's a scout team, and then a HQ unit towards this first house here. And these guys should be able to ambush them effectively. Hopefully take them out. And then we've got some mortars should be landing around here on this HQ team. Yeah, that is pretty much all we've got going on. I really want to see all these things, all those pixel dripping, get rinsed and just splattered across the landscape. Though it may looks a little bit like they're moving off, but we're getting some hits in. You can sort of see that that unit on the far right is laying it away, and one of them is pinned down there in the old danger area. And we've got Titan pushing forward his tanks here. And I wasn't paying attention, but I think we kind of got away with this here. We'll see how that pans out. And we've caught sight of the Panzer IV again, which is excellent. Right, let's watch what we get over here. So I think what's happened is Titan's realised that they're getting shot up on the flank, that his flank isn't secure, and he's starting to run them back this way to get out of line of sight and disappear off into the snow, but he obviously doesn't know about the Sherman and the Hellcat. So let's... How many little red crosses are we going to see? Please say lots. Problem is with them... Yeah, that's a decent number. The problem is with it all, with the what am I saying? With the them changing direction, obviously. Yeah, that'll do. This is blind fire essentially from the tanks. Though I think actually no, it is just blind fire. Yes, but yeah. We're looking at there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, that'll do. That platoon is not in a fun state. So that's like a lone survivor. That's probably just like a fire team's worth. Just watch that again, because it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy. Yep. That'll do. One of the potential issues with this is now that he's done that, he's not going to send people this way again. That's like basically the main problem with it. Let's see, where is that Panzer IV going? Is that running back up there? If it is, I want to. I don't know. I need to think of something to do with the Hellcat, because it's kind of wasted there if Titan isn't going to push his arm around here. I am thinking of pushing it up and getting it out on the flank again, but we'll see. Right, what did we get up at the house at the front? So we should have got some kind of... These guys can't see a thing. The enemy contact here disappeared, so presumably they managed to hit them. Yep. That'll do. Good lads. So now he notices there's... I've got people in there. So that's probably going to get hammered next turn, but, you know, fair enough. That was probably always going to happen. And see, is our mortar team here going to get some hits in? It should just be managing to correct it on. .42 fire. Oh, yes. I hope you were important. It's taking them a while to get their eye in, though. Oh no, now they are. Now the rounds are going up. That's awesome. So they've done a couple of spotting rounds, and now next turn, it's not gonna. This isn't going to be a fun place to be. It's like having little hand grenades dropping all over you. That's cool. And what has Titan done up here? So he's moving the tanks forward. So this one is kind of covering off on this angle. And the King Tiger is aiming into the village. Would it be cheeky to bum rush the Hellcat up here? Oh, that's on the reverse slope. Can we... I think the Tiger is at a bad angle. Where's my little reverse slope thing? Here it is. This is where I had the Jackson to begin with, the one that died later. If we were there, we might have been able to get a hit on the Panzer IV. But if it kind of looks like Titan's going to push it up here to deal with the Greyhound, yeah, to secure this area so he can move his guys back. Then, as it's going up here, I think the Hellcat would have a shot at it. So, and then we've got this half track here as well. That's got an infantry squad in it, just for the sheer number of bodies. It'll be interesting to see what that's doing there. These guys, I need to kill this lone survivor guy here, because he's eyeballing stuff that I don't want him to eyeball. So at least he can't really see the... he might be able to see the Hellcat from there. I definitely don't want the Hellcat to get spotted. I want Titan to be very worried about the Hellcat, because it's one of the few things that might actually hurt him. Yeah, he is managing his tanks really well. I've got to hand him that. So yeah, surprise. Score 1 for the Sherman. So we'll cancel that because the target's gone. We might, in fact. Oh, this should be funny. Is it actually shooting through the wall? It actually is shooting through the wall. That's actually quite amusing. It's about time this kind of look went our way. Or my way, rather. That'll do. I just want to watch this again. Yep, night night, Brits. And what was that? Oh, that was a 75mm shell from the Sherman hitting those trees. Right, I don't think there's anything else that I need to see there, is there? Let's just double check. Yeah, Titan is pushing all this stuff up. This, actually, he might be saying that's an infantry squad, but judging by the icon, it might be like an ammo bearer team, because there's only two guys and the icon's in the middle. And then, as usual, again, that might be infantry or an ammo bearer team. You know, it's again, I don't know where his infantry is. Contact there, that's another HQ unit. Hey, look, there's one of those 60mm mortars. Yeah, I think we're in a good position, actually. Like, we kind of... Yeah. Now that Titan's committing to the attack, we're in a position to actually start smacking him around a lot more. You guys to be dead. You need to not be shooting. You can sort of see... Oh, it's going to have a very narrow window, actually, this the Hellcat. That's all reverse slope. So it may well be quite prudent to reverse the Greyhound off again there. Let's pop these guys forward. I don't particularly want them to get spotted. I kind of want them to get up here and just tuck themselves into this corner. And then just keep an eye out. Because I know Titan still, from the looks of things, has some MGs up there still, so... What about you guys? Actually from here... Oh no, they are pinned. They're already pinned. People are already shooting at them. That's okay though, they're pretty much doing their job. What? Can I engage in any cheekiness with the Hellcat? Just like keyhole it up somewhere, run it up. Well, no, because I need to kill this guy, then I can have a bit of more freedom of movement with it. But, you know, if I can pop it up... I don't know. Because even this stuff, even Titan stuff up there is getting actually quite a long way away. And stuff like the Panther there is actually on the reverse. Oh, so I'm looking at the wrong leading Panther. Of course we can't see that one, but that's the King Tiger, and the other Panther is kind of partial hull down there, so you know, it's a long shot it might not see, and at the same time it's you know, such a long way it might not even see the target. But yeah, I think we're in a good place here actually. Let's press go. Have a look at the attack. Okay, and now we've got turn 46 of the attack for heavy hitters again. We spotted the Hellcat. The guy's climbing very slowly and very cautiously, climbing the bell tower so we can get a good view. There is some fire coming in on these guys, from these guys rather, on these people who are crossing the centre, which is not ideal. Hopefully these guys who can see the target but can't engage for whatever reason, whatever. This just goes to show how important it was that I was getting all this suppressing fire out when I was actually when I was pushing up in the first place. We'll see if anything happens down here because that smoke is wearing off. Oh yeah, that medium mortar doesn't have that ammo anymore because these guys have all the ammo. All the ammo is in the mortar half tracks, and it's a bit too far away. So actually, we should have spotted that. Oh well, because he was going to be trying to see if we can't drop some rounds on the Hellcat and make it move around a bit. Yeah, I'm kind of in an interesting place here because I've got my toehold in the town, and I think it's I've kind of been led this way. But Titan's obviously fairly well set up down here. Well, I say that, realistically we only got attacked by 2 mortars and a HMG team and some snipers, so maybe it's not so bad after all. But either way, I think we just need to start clearing some buildings out in here and really start putting the hurt on. Anyway, let's press go and see what we get here. Yeah, another casualty there from the guys crossing the open, I think. What's interesting there is it looks like there's a little spotting icon in the church tower. Perhaps. Interesting one. So, yeah, I don't think anything happened in particular there. I think all these guys have taken casualties and then, yeah. I think these guys have gotten so far and then changed their minds as well. Yes, you shouldn't have turned around, you fool. This is a bad place to panic. You're getting shot at. Yeah, let's be honest guys, that was not your best possible move there. And then back at the end here, we're stuck with the same contacts that we had before. Yay. Yeah, so we've got all that indecisiveness going on in there. Why do we lose sight of the Hellcat? Is it just because the guys in the church tower? Yes, it is just because the guys in the church tower go up a bit and they can't see out the windows anymore. That's cool. So let's just push the mortar teams back up this way. For this mortar, yeah, that is where that was. Yeah, it might be a good opportunity to inject some more bodies in there. Now let's just reverse this. Reverse that half track up there. And I want to blow that house down. So let's... bring the other flag track up. Where, yes, we can see that. And actually, if we come a bit further out on the flank, we might be able to see that other house as well. And it should be pretty safe, he says. Oh yeah, see that. And I still can't quite see that house. Yeah, probably better off where we were. Why can't we target that house? That seems silly. Right. Oh, come on. That house, and that house, and that house. That's cool. So we'll do that. That'll take a couple of turns to get into position, which is probably about as much time as it'll take for this half track to get back here. And in fact, let's send that one back as well, and we'll just start pushing. Where's the other ones? Ah, you're not the one that's going. It doesn't help that these things are green. Neon green on white is not a good combination there. And we'll just push another, or try and push another squad in there. It's so annoying that they can't see it. I mean, they know it's there, but they can't see it. What the hell? Oh, you guys can see it. You bloody shoot him then. God's sake. We'll get some more bodies in the church, and then just generally push on from there. Just thinking about that sniper team up there. What are you guys doing? It's still quite interesting how we're playing about in the same buildings. Let's just get some fire there. We might even keep pushing that flank a little bit, just because. Right, let's press go on that front as well. Oh, I've practically wiped a platoon out. That's good.